You're watching
INCRadio.
Hello, good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Melby Tamayo, and welcome to, let me see if I can do this right.
You do it.
Yo.
Oh, yeah, good
Central Valley,
job.
California, yay! So anyway, I hope you're having a blast so far. As for us here in our district, we're actually very active at the moment, if you notice, and Ika over here right now also ran earlier. So when I say ran, that means we're actually in our track and field Unity Games event this afternoon.
Yeah.
So don't forget to also like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we have a very interesting topic for you this afternoon because it's all about understanding sign language. So without further ado, let me go ahead and pass it on to my lovely guest over here. And she'll introduce herself to you, where she's from, and what are some of her hobbies, and what she thinks about our topic this afternoon.
Hi, everyone. My name is Aiko de Guzman. I am from the local congregation of Riverbank. Would you ask me my hobbies? You
Yes.
said my hobbies are
So running is one.
no, running is not a hobby. I did it today to be united. I'm still so tired because it was too much for me, but I do enjoy hiking. Hiking is fun for me, not actually running, and also eating out. I really like to do that.
Who doesn't love food?
Yeah.
I think everybody,
Baking, yeah.
loves food. We have lots of food on the tent over here.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, because it's also Family Fun Day today. So
that's
the local
right,
congregation
yes.
brought food, and it's just really a fun time.
Yeah. So she's from Riverbank. This is our first bonding sister to sister time together.
Yeah.
With this awesome topic, and I think I'm going to learn a thing or two, and also you listeners and viewers out there about sign language. And if you do know or have knowledge about this topic, let us know. But before we go on and dive into our discussion this afternoon, what do you think so far of our activity, today?
Oh,
Aiko?
it's so nice. I don't know if you guys can see in the background, all of the locals came out and showed their support. So many people joined, even though, like me, we are not runners. But it's really cool because we're getting to know each other, we're bonding with each other, and we're having fun, and we're getting in some exercise. So that's always a plus.
Exercise is good. Plus,
Yeah.
eating after.
Eating, yeah. We need the exercise after we're eating.
You,
so.
it's hot today.
It's really, really hot. So I'm really glad that we're in the shade. So I feel much better
We're
just being
in
here
a
under the
nice
tree. Yeah.
What do you say tree in sign language?
I think it's like this.
Okay.
I think.
That's
Don't
okay.
don't quote me on that, but I think that's what tree is. I kind of forgot what tree is in sign language.
So, let us know what kind of knowledge you have or experience when it comes to this topic. This is actually my first time. I just learned what I did earlier.
Yeah, you're
during
so
the
good. I can't believe you
intro.
just learned that. Yeah.
So just the alphabet, of course. But it's not easy because sometimes you have to. I'm a visual learner, so I have to see and then apply and then do and then repeat.
Yeah. And you
So,
kind of got to keep
yeah.
doing it to really get it. But as for me, I'm not an experienced when it comes to sign language, but I studied it. My first time studying it was in high school, actually.
Oh,
so
wow.
normally people have, or schools have,
Subjects, right?
yeah,
Yes.
and they have foreign languages. They usually just have Spanish and French, but at my high school we had sign language, and I was like, oh, that sounds really
that's
interesting.
Awesome. We didn't have
Yeah,
one
a
of
lot of
those.
people don't have that. A lot of schools don't have that. So I was really excited. That's when I kind of started getting interested in it. And then when I went to college, I continued and I kept studying it just because it was so fascinating to me. And then I know it sounds like I did a lot of studying, but I'm very beginner and I've forgotten a lot of things, but I also did a semester at New Era University online,
Mhm.
the CPSLI program. I can't think about what it actually stands for right now, but it's also for sign language interpreters. But
Mhm.
I did a beginning course on it, so
Wow.
yeah.
What do you think about it? Like, have you been able to apply it in your life, being able to communicate with others as well? I mean, I know we all have some sorts of communication tools,
Yeah,
and communication in our lives is very important.
yeah,
Or any form of communications
right.
actually are very important because it's how we're able to express ourselves, how we're able to communicate and build trusting relationships with others. And don't mind us, we're going like this because we're outside under the sun, and for some reason there
The
are some,
flies, the
flies and
bees.
bugs, and hopefully we get lucky.
It's okay.
Anyway, I hope you're having a blast so far with our conversation today. But yes, as I've mentioned, communication, no matter what it is
Yeah,
very crucial in our lives because it's our human interactions with each other,
yeah.
right? So how has your learning experiences between school or maybe even in personal have helped you in your life at this point when it comes to I'm guessing this is ASL, right?
Yes,
Because there
American
are
Sign
so
Language.
many different. I don't
Yes.
remember how many. Would you happen to
I
know?
don't know how
But
many,
there's
but
so many.
there
Oh,
are a lot.
actually, hold on. I think I read this in somewhere. Google. 300
Wow.
different sign languages that are being used worldwide by about 72 million deaf people and
Hard of
hard of hearing individuals
Wow,
worldwide.
you
There you
did
go.
your research.
Yes.
Nice.
I was
I didn't
curious.
know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't
I
know
was
that.
curious. And I don't remember how many, but there's so many.
Yeah,
There's French, there's, of
even
course, Malay.
Tagalog
Oh,
sign
really? Yes,
language. Yeah.
Tagalog. There's also Japanese.
Oh wow.
There's British. There's Mexican. Like even international, because
Oh
apparently there's a different form of sign language that is being used
yeah.
internationally so
Right.
people can communicate with each other worldwide,
Yeah.
right?
It's
So
so interesting.
I know I only know basic like English. Yes, yes, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
and then
No. No. Yeah.
so there you go. You can learn basics from me, and if you need any help, you can always ask somebody who's very well
Yeah.
versed with this form of tool of communication.
Yeah.
So yeah, share with us what are so far your experiences with others, and maybe you've encountered it too in your life.
Yeah. So, like you said, I've learned, or the kind of sign language that I was learning was American Sign Language, which I think it might be the most popular out of all of them. But I have interacted with deaf people before, so I've kind of got to use it. And at the time, it was just very intimidating because, like I said, I'm very beginner, but I was able to communicate with them. I remember one time I was at Target, I think, and they were doing a survey. And I was trying to talk to them, but they were deaf, and they told me they were deaf. And I told them, "Oh, I understand, like a little." And so I was able to introduce myself because I knew how to do that, and I kind of got the gist of what they were telling me too. So even if you are a beginner, you can understand things through context clues, and a really big thing in sign language is facial expression.
Yes,
It's
I know. I know.
for
It's
us,
part of the
it's like
culture.
our tone,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
So it's a
Yeah.
really big thing. So even with that, just that alone, you can kind of even just kind of guess what they're saying if you know even just a little bit of sign language. So I haven't had too many interactions. But yeah, I've had to also when I was in school because I remember there was a school for the deaf, I think in Fremont when I was in high school, and we had to go there for a day
Oh
and just
wow.
interact with them. So it was the scariest thing, but it was also it was so cool because you're kind of forced to like show them what you know, and that's how that's their communication system. So it's really interesting.
And I know there's ASL and BSL. I guess the ASL is one hand, and then I think BSL is two hands. They use two hands.
Oh.
So for example, instead of like just saying thank you like this, you can also do this.
Yeah.
And what else? When I said, well, right now she's interacting with me. She's forced to. I'm learning. So it's like this is I,
Yeah.
right? And then need,
Yeah.
and then help, and then please.
Mm-hmm.
Viewers, stay. Thank you.
Yeah.
There you go. Hopefully
Oh, you're so good. You're a professional already.
You just I don't know, because I love communication.
Yeah.
And when I tell people that English is my third language,
Oh, wow.
yes, I'm fluent in Pangasinan or Pangasinense or Pangaletok, they call it. I'm from Pangasinan, and
wow.
Tagalog,
Uh-huh.
and then English
Yeah.
is my third language. And I'm just recently learning Japanese and some Korean, and
No
Mauritius,
way.
but, just little bits of pieces
Yeah.
here. And then now I'm learning this sign language,
Yeah.
and I said, wow, this is actually broadening my perception of things.
Yeah.
And it helps because I do see some little kids that they're very shy, or they can't really express themselves. So
Yeah.
sometimes when they use sign language, it's it's heartbreaking for me not to be able to also express to them what I want to say.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
at least now, if I memorize the A through Z ASL alphabet,
Yeah.
I can just spell it out for them, what I'm trying to convey. So, it's one of those, like, you get into things and
Yeah.
just realize that knowledge is indeed power, but
Yeah.
it's also helpful with building, like I said earlier, building relationships with others.
Yeah.
And mind you, this is our, like I said, we see each other in our district.
Yeah.
We hardly talk. We say hi, bye. And now, well, look at this. INCRadio brought us together.
Yeah.
And with this topic, I've learned from her. I'm learning from her. Now, what else are your favorite, maybe, phrases or statements to say when it comes to sign language?
Statements or phrases. Maybe see you later, because I think
And how do you
it's like a shortened way of saying it, I think, because this is see you. So it's like see you later. So it kind of just turns into an L.
Oh,
see you later.
later.
I learned this a long time ago, so I don't know, because I think the language is also constantly changing. So I don't know that that's so accurate now.
I can't remember the sports.
But the what?
The sports.
Oh, sports. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know too much about sports. I can do like some colors.
Yes.
I think this is red. This is blue. Okay, I don't want to say the rest because I feel like I'll just get it wrong. I can do introductions like how are you, my name, and then spell out your name, or nice to meet you.
How do I want to learn that one.
So this is nice to meet. Like these are supposed to be like
I know
two
this
people.
one's friends. So now
Yeah, this is friends. Yeah, we are friends. Yeah. So this is like supposed to be indicating like people. So this way, because you're meeting somebody. So this way.
Oh,
this way. Yeah. So
connecting.
nice to meet you.
Yeah. Okay. Because I know it's like you and then me, something like that, right? Or the point you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
We're both struggling.
So anyway,
I'm so rusty.
Whenever you are ready, let's take a break from this discussion. And I know that we do have a video presentation for all of you to enjoy. So whenever you're ready, please help play that video so our audience, our viewers and listeners out there see what our past activities have been in history.
Yeah.
Okay, so while we're waiting on that, let's see what else.
Oh wait, I think they're starting to play something.
Sometimes it feels like it's not going the way you want. It makes you wanna play.
Hope you enjoyed that video presentation, and Kuya Tech, thank you. So, Aiko, I'm sure you were there during the event, right?
Yes, I was.
What was the most memorable part for you? I know when I was watching the videos, a lot of our brethren, because it was an a cappella competition,
Yeah.
right? And they just have phenomenal voices.
Yeah.
I did not make it that day, but I would like to
Oh.
pick your brain when it comes to, what was it that you liked about that activity? Yeah, what was the most memorable for you?
Yeah, the whole thing was, it was so great because you got to see all the locals perform, and all of them have been preparing to be able to perform their a cappella piece. And I was a part of our performance, and I didn't realize how difficult it was to do a cappella. But
You have more of obvious, the tone or the sound.
yeah, because it's it's very clear, they can hear everything. So that was difficult, but it was also very rewarding, just being able to perform and show what you have prepared, what you have been practicing for. So my favorite part was actually performing, even though I get so nervous and I get stage fright. But being able to do that with my local and with my brothers and sisters was really, really fun. So the whole thing was cool, like being able to see what everybody else prepared too was really nice.
Congratulations to all of the local congregations participating, also the winners. I think everybody is a winner.
Yeah.
To be honest, and all of us are gifted in different ways.
Yeah.
Today, I mean, look, now from singing, they're now running.
I know.
Running and throwing stuff, and I don't know what else.
Jumping.
And what else?
Sprinting. Yeah, doing relay.
Was there any fast walk or like a?
No, we were
jog or
talking about that.
something,
We should
right?
have done that because that's a sport, I think, a fast walk.
Someone with, of age.
No, even for me, I was like, I would have wanted to do fast walk instead because I still can't breathe.
So anyway, aside from us, how about let's see what our listeners and viewers are saying or our comments.
Okay, so for our comments, we have Melissa Benedicto. Hello po, everyone. Sister Sarah Leah Racajo. Hello po, INCRadio, CBC. So happy to see everyone today. Maynard says happy viewing, Bakersfield. Melanie Cebu, greetings to all from Orosi. Our district minister, Brother Zayas Antinu, happy viewing to all brethren from Central Valley, California. Scan LA County says, hello po everyone. It's hot, Ridgecrest. And it is really, really hot.
Feeling it now.
It's hot today, yeah. But it's still a good day. And then maybe lastly we have Danny Aglipai. Shout out to all the brethren of CBC District from Orosi Local of CBC. Yeah, shout out to our district.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much. And don't forget to also click that notification bell button so you will never ever miss our show. And if you have not subscribed, please do so now. We have various topics in every different satellite that we have for INCRadio, and this will help us, continue to tune in and support each other and every satellite and all the broadcasts that are featured on INCRadio, BCM 954.
I don't know.
If you like this particular satellite, of course, you'll always find us on YouTube. Just type in INCRadio, Central Valley, California. Now, did I forget anything as far as our experiences comes to ASL or sign language? I think for me, it's just really important that if it's something that you don't understand, research on it, learn from others. And like myself today, I've realized that this is actually important, and I think I'm going to get into it this time.
It's actually really
learning
interesting.
other different languages, but not this one in particular.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go ahead and also absorb some knowledge on this and add it to my bucket list and get to know more about ASL. So what about you, Aiko? What are your plans? And I know that we also have upcoming district activities that we can also mention. Oh, you're a district officer.
Yeah, I am. I am. So I know today we have our Unity Games, Track and Field, and Family Fun Day. And then next Saturday, October 5th, we have our health outreach. So everyone's welcome to join us. It'll be here in Fresno again, I believe, at the Fresno Chapel. They'll be doing a bunch of free health checkups for everybody. And then I believe on October 19th, we have our Care for Humanity where they'll be giving out things to the community as well.
Wow.
So we have a lot of things coming up. Yeah,
We
it's
do,
exciting.
yeah. And I know that here in the Church of Christ, we also care about others in our community. We
Yeah.
express not only our gratitude, but we also help and do our best to extend whatever assistance it is that we're able to do.
Yeah.
And that way, not only they're also able to bond with us, but also get to know more about the Church of Christ.
Yeah.
Now, of course, it's a beautiful day today, and we're looking forward to always lots of activities in our district. But do you think there's any other maybe future activities or events you would like our district to have? I know we've been having.
I know we've been actually having
back-to-back.
so many, back to back. But it's so nice because it still kind of feels like summer. So even though everybody's back in school and back at work, we're still able to see each other on the weekends. So even though it has been back to back, it's really rewarding when we get to see each other. Even though it's hot today, at the end of the day, we're going to be happy that we were here because I can see that a lot of people had fun. I enjoy the different competitions. I just love. I like watching it, like being brotherly competition, of course, yes. But I love watching like what we did last week, like for Songs of Salvation. I love watching like the choral competitions. Just being in the audience and just watching it. For me, those are my favorite kinds of activities. But we have so many. We have these sports ones. I love the sports ones. I prefer them when it's a little bit colder. Yeah. But it's like I said, it's still good. It's still fun. So I'm excited for when it starts to actually feel like fall and we can do more like nature walks too. So I'm excited for those kinds of activities.
The hiking one is the one I really want.
Yes, that one is. We're still trying to find a date for that one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that one I'm excited for.
I know fall started, but it seems like
it seems like it's
So I think
it's still far off. Yeah.
I want to leave our Central Valley atmosphere for
maybe soon. Hopefully soon. I'm hoping. I'm ready for snow. It doesn't snow here, but
of course, we also thank our whole entire district here, the district staff, all of the officers, the members who continuously participate and support all of our district activities. And of course, we wouldn't be here as well if it's not for the church administration. So we now also would like to express our deepest gratitude to our beloved executive minister, Brother Eduardo B. Manalo, as well as our Sept president and CFO coordinator, Brother Angelo Ranyo B. Manalo. Thank you so much for all that you do. We love you so much, Paul, and we will continue to unite with your aims and goals and whatever it is that we have to do or inside the Church of Christ. Listeners and viewers, always remember we're here every Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Let me see, make sure I have, a couple more seconds. I can't see the time over here.
I know, I'm like, what time is it? Are we over? No.
I know. Any last shout outs or messages? Maybe you can even do a little bit of sign language if you'd like.
Okay, shout out to my family, my mom, my dad, and my brother. Shout out to my local congregation of River Big, and shout out to Central Valley, California. And in sign language, I can say, have a good day.
Aww. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
today.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, everybody, and we hope to see you again next week, same time. Again, that's 1 p.m.
1 o'clock.
Pacific Daylight Time. Thank you so much. We love you all. Take care and have a wonderful weekend. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Sa iglesia sila ay nagmamahal. Sa amin iyong ibiniyaya ang
This is INCRadio, DZEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station